Hi Gaurav, can you introduce about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Uh, yeah, my name is
Mhm.
𝐂𝐎� 𝐒𝐒𝐓. Basically,
Mhm.
I'm from Chandrapur, Maharashtra, and
Mhm.
I'm started working as a non-stack developer with Developer since August 2021 to December 2024.
Mhm.
After that, I joined the another organization,
Mhm.
and recently I'm working on investment banking project called Simple
So how many
based on US bank.
experience you have in React?
Uh, Yeah, I hold the 3.2 years of experience in React, MongoDB, Express, and
Mhm.
also like Node.js.
So any personal project have you built in React? Any portfolio wise?
Yeah, for a portfolio, I'm using the technologies like only CSS, HTML, and JavaScript, and I have
Mm.
2 to 3 more project using the MERN stack, like e-commerce project, like
Yeah.
shopping, yeah, that type of.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, then we will start with HTML. Firstly, I will ask MCQ question, multiple choice question. Then we will move to the theoretical one.
Yeah.
Okay, can you share your screen? So I will ask one by one multiple share.
Sh-
Mhm.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Mm. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm pasting on chat.
Sure.
Okay, this is the question, and this is the options.
Children, Mm, I think it's an article because this semantic HTML HTML5 element is basically designed to represent a
Mhm.
self-content that can be independently distributed or reused, such as like a blog post, news story, or forum entry.
Mhm. Yes, correct. Okay, I'm giving you second question.
The,
Mhm.
the answer is like get, because the method attribute not specified in the HTML file. In the default HTTP method uses submitting the form form data is get.
Yes, correct. Okay, we have one more.
The attributes that makes it mandatory required valid must and mandatory. HTML required the attribute this HTML required attributes makes any input field mandatory for the submission.
Okay, so which one is correct?
Yeah,
D.
yeah.
No,
Try
it's
to submit without filling of this.
is it a required? Sometime when you put any input field, you will put required
Okay.
after that, so that will be mandatory to fill.
Okay.
No problem. That's the second one. Next one.
So the element which tag input accessibility for the site navigation. Site navigation is site navigation. Yeah, it's like a navbar. The tag input accessibility for the site navigation is the
Yes.
element is semantic HTML tag that explicitly define a section containing navigation,
Yes,
which is
correct.
especially useful for the uh, users and disabilities.
Yes. Hmm.
What
This
are
one.
the correct way to input video with controls? view control X. I think the option C because video is the correct HTML5 tag for the embedding videos, like controlling the attribute ads, play, pause, volume, and etc.
Okay. Yes, it's correct.
Yeah.
What is it?
Children provide a caption for it over. It's a E head, I said.
Um, Caption.
Wait, wait.
Actually, it's A.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
A because
Yes.
the caption elements are specially designed to define a caption or the title of for a HTML.
Yes. Which one?
Best step for making the important text systematically. Tag, tag. Best step for making important. It's option B strong. Like this tagging indicates that the
Mm,
enclosed the content has a strong important seriousness or urgency.
yes. Correct. Which one?
What was the attribute on the image? Provide alternate text for a screen reader
Yes,
because
correct.
the
Why?
because the attribute the alter attribute in image is used to provide alternative text when an image cannot be displayed, and
Yes.
it is important for the accessibility like screen reader read the alt text allowed for a visual impaired users.
Mhm. What is it?
Which attributes used for the estimate for custom data? For custom data, I think is it custom maybe
No, it's B. Data.
data. Yeah, this
Mhm.
allow to developer to embed the custom data
Mhm.
attributes on all the HTML, yeah, HTML,
Yes.
which can be like a theme, which can be, uh, yeah,
Which one? This is the last question for HTML.
C.
C. Okay. Yeah, it's correct.
Mm.
Explain the difference between ID and class.
Median class.
Mhm. In HTML. What is the
Uh,
difference?
ID it's must be unique in the page, like one element only, and class
Mhm.
like can be used for the multiple element.
Okay. So
Yeah,
can one element have
it's
multiple classes?
what
Can one element has multiple classes?
one element have multiple classes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. My
Yeah.
second question is yes. What's the purpose of alt attribute in image?
Which one?
Alt attribute in image.
In image.
Mhm.
Um, it's attribute for the accessibilities.
What's the full form of alt
It's an attribute.
alternate attribute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's the difference between iframe and
iframe,
embedded frame?
immediate and iframe. Okay. FM is used to like embedded
Mm-hmm.
another HTML document or a web
Mm-hmm.
page inside the current page, and can
Mm-hmm.
show an entire site like map or YouTube
Mm-hmm.
video, etc. And
Okay.
like embedded used for the external content like audio, video, PDF file or flashlight, or it's a older
Mm-hmm.
use. It's
Mm-hmm.
self closing and has no separate closing type.
Okay. How HTML frame communicate with backend?
Communicate.
HTML form, how to communicate with backend? Like get method
So
versus post method, I want like this.
frame or fame.
A form. FORM form.
Form. HTML form is the main way to users and data to the server. It's
Mm-hmm.
communicate like with the form structure, also
Mm-hmm.
like communication process and like method for communication like traditional form submission,
Mm-hmm.
and also user file to form submission, browser send request to backend.
Okay. So what is it? Get method, they are using get method or post method?
You just get or post, get for
Both.
URL and post for body.
Okay. They use both, you are saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also like
Oh,
backend language handle data like with Node.js, PHP, Python, Java, C.
mhm.
Can be a traditional with the Ajax page or no, for no reload.
Okay. What is the storage in HTML?
Which one?
Storage. Have you used storage in HTML?
Yeah, it's in the like, inspect and like network. I think in the network box.
It's a session storage, local storage.
Yeah, session storage, local session.
Yeah,
It's a
that is the
modern
st
browser that allow data
Mhm.
to store on the client side. So
Mhm.
the web application can work faster and something can offline.
Can you share the screen? Let's move to the CSS part.
Sure.
Mhm. Okay. What's the output? Like, what's the
It's
correct
property.
option?
It's property place of its content. Display display flex and flex empty and flex on. I think the option like option A, because this is the
Mhm.
correct property for applying the display flex to an HTML will transform it into the flex container, and its direct children become a flex item like enabling the flexing box layout model.
Mhm. Yes, correct.
Question started from the position stick in.
Yes, position sticky.
Position sticky behaves like static until scroll, then flex, allow, fix, allow. Mm, Positional position sticky. Position sticky. Like static until the like until the certain score position is reached then fixed. Option A.
Hmm.
What does the Z index size stacking order from row and column on the Z index stacking order of
Why?
a element that yeah stacking order that element that overlap a web page and like higher Z index value causes element to appear in the front of the element with the lower values.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, correct.
Which unit is related to when it's I think C.
Mm-hmm. Why? Yeah, VH is related to their root font size.
Mm, which element is related to the root of the font size? Mm, no, the I think correct answer is B. Rim, because the rim unit is the CSS stand for the root AM and relative to the font size of the root element.
Yes, correct.
What is the initial value of x direction? Yeah, auto.
Which one?
Auto to the initial value of x direction. Column row immediate on think no. Okay. Think row because this means that by the default item flex within the flex container are arranged horizontally.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
It's selector take a inside the div if only it is think the option B.
Okay. Have you used that one?
Yeah.
Greater than div is greater than P, like this?
No, but in sometimes I solve the basic this MCQ question in the
Mm-hmm.
using with coding ninjas and all this thing online
Mm-hmm.
platform. That time I heard about this and go through on it.
Okay, yes, correct.
Check the property smooth transition between the steps. Smooth transition transparent transition properties. The CSS transition property is used to create a smooth transition between the step. As instead of abstract change and the transition allows a property to change gradually over the specified duration.
Yes, correct.
Is the difference between relative selective select position? Relative upside from the upside segment from the base. Relative goes a real code absolute. Absolute. relative offset to the shortcut to the file itself. The option B, relative offset from itself about
Yes, correct.
which media query hides some element small screen. Length, makes 600 clicks, just 600. Like option A, I think, at the rate media width greater than 600 pixel.
Sorry, actually it's
No, no.
B.
Max width with max width.
Max
Option
width,
B.
yes, yes, correct.
Yeah. Which will display created grid containers. Block grid.
Yes, it's grid only.
Yeah, grid.
Mm,
Display grid or display grid or display or
mm,
inline grid on the element transform into the grid content. It's allowing to
yes,
define a grid-based layout for its the direct children.
yes. Uh, so the theoretical question is, how do you Z index work? How do you think?
Which one?
Z index, how does it work?
Z index. It's the property control like stacking order of a element along with the z axis, like
Mm-hmm.
the front versus back. An element with the higher z index value appear in the front of the element with the lower values. It's
Okay.
work only in the position element. Higher value is equal to on top value, and also can be negative and stacking context matters.
What's the difference between display none and visibility hidden?
Display none,
And visibility hidden.
visibility hidden. Display none, visibility hidden. Display none like a element is removed from the layout, and visibility hidden like element is still in the layout but just invisible. And this does not take up the space on the page. Display none and visibility hidden like still takes up the space. Blank area remains. It's
Okay.
accessibility is for like yeah, electricity is gone suddenly.
Okay, no problem.
I think I don't know what happened with me.
Okay, you can continue.
Yeah. Okay. Accessibility like screen reader usually ignore. For the visibility hidden like screen reader many still reads.
Okay. So, okay. How do CSS variable work?
CSS variable.
How do CSS variable work?
How do CSS variable is also called as like custom properties. Let you store the values like color, size, font in the one space and reuse them throughout your styles. And started with the like
Have you used CSS variable in your project?
yeah, like for root we usually declare them inside the root.
Mhm. Any advantage
It's like
to use the variables? Why don't we use directly CSS?
mm, I think I use like avoid the repetitions.
Mhm.
Yeah, also
Explain.
like theming and
Okay. Explain reflow and repaints.
reflow and replay. Paint.
Hmm.
Reflow happen when the structure or geometry of the page changes and the browser must recalculate the position, size, and layout the element. and
Okay.
reprints happen when the appearance style of the element changes, not its layout. The browser just update the pixel on the screen. Less It's
Mm-hmm.
less costly than reflow.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move to the JavaScript part. I'm sharing some question to you. Okay.
It's pseudocode
No, no, that's different. This one.
which keyword declare the block element. Yeah, let and the which uh, which keyword declares block scope variable.
Mm.
Yeah, it's both B and D declare the block variable in JavaScript.
B and
B and D, let and const,
yes.
because a var is a functional scope.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for so object type
Mm-hmm.
of null return the object, and this is the well-known historical bug in the JavaScript and does not mean that null is the actually of an object in the same way to other objects are null.
Mm, yes, correct.
Which runs first after the promised result. That type of question always me taking in the critical situation. It's the micro task.
Mm, yes.
Yeah, when the JavaScript promise output of the 1, 2 plus 3, the output is string 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm, so which one is it? C or D
No,
or B?
it's I think B and C same.
B and yeah, yeah, B and C same.
Also C D also same, but in the D in the bracket of string. So I think
Your
the
answer is correct. Within a string,
yeah,
1, 2, 3, and 4.
yeah,
Mm,
the method converts JSON string to object. JSON files JSON string defines pass JSON. I think JSON dot pass,
yes, correct.
which array method does not modify original array. Push does not modify original array. Does not map.
Map.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
correct.
event derivation improve the performance because its flow handles user for listening method attaching to parent use more memory use memory stop stop toggling. The uses favor listener by attaching to a parent. Option B.
Yes, correct.
Each property spread iterable. Option A
Yes, correct.
is 42 result the like, reference error because the no global function through the error. D.
B. D.
D. D. D.
Okay. Actually, it's false written.
Mm, false written.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's check. Not a number of number. Okay.
What is it?
Is the console. In in this question, you asked in the previous interview. Yeah, I saw the answer is false.
Yes, correct.
The statement about this is the correct only function. The not important, the one lexical parent of this window. Um, the, think this bound lexically from the parent scope.
Yes, that is the last question for you in CS, in JavaScript.
Which keyword stop loop but continues the next iteration. Stop the loop but continues the next iteration. Mm, the correct. So it's continue.
Yes, correct. Okay,
Yeah.
let me move to the theoretical part. What's the difference between microtasks and macrotasks?
Which one?
Difference between microtasks and macrotasks.
It sound like same.
Micro and macro. These are two
Micro.
tasks is there in event loop. Micro and macro. Okay, let me write. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Macro task like macro task. Macro task so like scheduling by things like set timeout, set interval, and set immediate.
Mm-hmm.
And micro task is the higher priority than the micro task. Macro task like, it's scheduled by the promised dot then cache finally and mutation observer and queue microtasks. They go into the microtask queue which always process before the next macrotask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explain how call, apply, and bind differ.
For applying binder.
Bind. Call, apply, and bind.
It's a JavaScript part.
Yeah, that is JavaScript.
Yeah. Call apply bind. Call is like invoke the function immediately and argument
Mm-hmm.
are passed one by one. And like
Mm-hmm.
apply invoke the function immediately argument are passed as an array. Return bind like return a new function with this set to the given object. It does not invoke immediately.
Okay.
Call and
Uh,
apply like execute immediately and binds return a new function can be called later. All three are used for the control this context.
Okay. How does async await work?
Which one?
Async await.
Sync await. Hello.
Hello? Yes, async await.
Yeah, async await. Sync is the keyword like is used before the function to always return the promise. Even if you return a non-promise value, it's automatically wrap in the promise. And await like its keyword can only be used inside the async function, and it pause the execution of the function until the promise is resolved, and makes the asynchronous code look like the synchronous code.
Okay. What is IIFE?
If
What is it?
yeah, it's stand for the immediately invoke function expression. It is the function that's run immediately after it's defined, and commonly used to create a local scope and avoid populating the global scope.
Yes. Have you heard about symbol? What is symbol in ES6?
Symbol or symbol.
Symbol. SYMBOLS.
Yeah, is the new primitive data type introduced in like ES6, and it is unique and immutable. It's mainly used for like unique property key in the object to like avoid property name
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Let me move to the React part.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Firstly, MCQ question. That is the first one. What's the output?
Purpose of the key prop style identifying element of for different past data to check and past data to child. I think just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no identity element for diffing. It's a key props. Key props is used to uh, identity element for diffing. It's specially
Mm-hmm.
string attribute,
Yes, correct.
which looks replace the left side vector like component element. I think component did mount.
No, yeah, component did mount, which need to replace, which is how, which method is used to replace component did mount.
Yeah, yeah, replace to okay. Yeah, is a use replace or use effect use effect when the
Yes,
provided within the entity dependency array,
yes, correct.
which would optimize the expensive calculation. Use callback, use ref, use callback, use memo. I think
Yes, correct.
difference between use memo and use callback. Mm, use memo catches the value. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Callback catches. Use callback catches value and use callback catches for a function.
Which
Option B.
one? Option B. Yes, correct.
How does data pass data for job? callback the function prop,
Yes, correct.
which would provided mutable value but does not process rerender on change. Mutable value does not process rerender on change. Mm, Use ref. Use ref hooks in the provides the way to store the mutable value to persist across the rerender without like pausing.
Hmm. Yes, correct.
What does React.strip mode? Disable errors, highlight potential problem and run certain function twice a day at TypeScript. Mm, So like highlight potential problem and run the certain function twice in day.
Okay, B. You are saying B.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Concept identity issues React
Hmm.
application.
Yes.
How lazy load component. Important plus lazy load coding requires suspensions, set timeout. Mm, lazy load components React the combine import with the lazy dot sorry React dot class and suspension.
This is much simple.
Yeah, option A, important plus React dot lazy.
Yes, correct.
It's dynamically imports
Hmm.
the components.
Hmm.
Each state updates the correct when the new state depends on old. New state depends on the old state. So time of from plus set count and count plus one.
No, it's
No,
B
no, no, no,
actually.
no. B. Previous,
The previous
so,
value.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that is the last MC question.
React router, which property renders component only when the path matches exactly. Set the correct correct. Option A, exact. When the exact
Mm.
props is the set true on the route component.
Yes, correct. Let me move to the theoretical part of React. Uh, okay. What's the difference between context API and Redux?
Which
Context API and Redux.
Redux.
Yeah, context
Redux
API
is
and
the state.
Redux. No, no,
Redux is like a state management property, a state management library.
no, no. My question is, what's the difference between context API and Redux?
Okay. Context API mainly for passing the data through the component tree without properly. And
Mhm.
state like the state sorry Redux is the state management for the large and complex application. Its
Okay,
complexity, its context API's complexity is like simple, built in the REST API. And Redux or complexity like is the more complex, needs the external library and boilerplate.
okay. What
So like
is
context API have a minimum boilerplate. Redux while Redux have a required action, reduce, store, and like the something like middlewares.
okay? Got it. What is higher order component?
HOC.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, it's the function that takes the component and return a new component. Used for reusing the component's logic.
Mhm. Yeah.
HOC have got pattern. Yeah.
What are the three principle of Redux?
Three principle.
Mhm.
um, Redux. Three principle in Redux like single source of single source of single source of source of truth, and state is read only, and
Mhm.
changes are made with the pure function like or reducers.
Yes. Explain action and action creator in Redux.
Action and
Action creator.
creator. Action and action creator. Yeah, action is a plain JavaScript object that represent the intention to change in the state, and every action
Mhm.
must have the type property. While action creator is the function that return an action object, makes the creating action cleaner and reusable.
Okay. The last question is, what is the middleware work in Redux?
Middleware Redux.
Middleware work in Redux. How is it work?
Mm, middleware. It's like a function that sides between the dispatching an action and the moment it's reach the reducer, and it's allow
Mhm.
you to intercept actions, perform side effects, and log actions, or handle the async operation. It's work like how you like dispatch an action like store and store dot dispatch action, and middleware intercept that action before it's reached the reducer. I already told you. And middleware
Mhm.
can pass the action to the next middleware or reducer, modify the action, and trigger the side effect like API calls, logging, and
Mhm.
analytics.
Okay. What is the any specific name of middleware in Redux? What middleware you
Specific.
are using? What
Mm,
is any name?
in my project.
Yes, in your project. Which one you are using? Which one middleware?
Like a Redux Thumb, Redux Saga, that type of
Mm. Okay.
Redux Thumbs like used for allowing the write async logics in the action creator.
Mhm.
For the Saga, like handle the complex async flow using the generator functions.
Yes, correct. The interview is done according to me. Everything is looks good.
Fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Thank you for joining.